Hey everybody, I'm John and this is Becky from Good Scarlet on eBay. We are eBay sellers selling primarily on eBay and Poshmark, and we've been on vacation all week, so we put our shipping day, which is normally next day shipping, we pushed it back to 10 days so that we'd have time to ship everything when we got back. And we thought when we got back we'd do a what sold for the week. So we are back, well rested, and we gathered up everything and we are gonna show you what it sold for and give you some of the numbers. So as far as the amount of items that sold, we had 47. 3 of them were on Poshmark, and the total sales on Poshmark were $69, which averaged out to $23 per item, which is almost spot on what our normal Poshmark average is. Our sales on eBay, we had 44 items and they sold for $9.59 and some change, which averaged out to $21.80 per item. And combining that with Poshmark, we have 47 items sold for $1,028.65, and that averaged to $21.88 per item. So that was a good week. We were happy with that. And we will show you what sold, starting with what's on Poshmark first. So first thing we sold was a new pair of Levi's cargo shorts, camouflage. I think this is called Tiger camouflage pattern with a nice heavy duty canvas belt. And I don't have the actual item prices. We have to pull those up. That one's on Poshmark.
They sold for $19.
Okay. Next one is a the Mountain, which is known for really interesting prints of like wolves primarily. I don't know what other ones they do, but they're kind of a Western type print, and it's done on tie-dye shirts, and they got a nice following. This one has some wolves howling at the moon, and this is a $18. Okay. And lastly, we had a pair of American Eagle chino pants, I guess. They're the 360 Extreme Flex, size 30, nice olive brown color.
$32.
$32. So that was our Poshmark. We're happy if we sell one item a day. So Poshmark has fallen off a tad. Partially, we think, because Becky does most of the sharing. And if you're familiar with Poshmark, sharing is critical. There's a whole issue going on about people paying for bot services to share, which from what I understand goes against Poshmark's rules of engagement. And so there's some controversy going on, but Becky is diligent about it and shares regularly, probably twice a day. We have about 1,100 items, so that eats up a lot of time, but she does it. But lately, at least when she does it on the laptop, it freezes up and she can't finalize it. So the items sit out there and not shared for days on end. And our understanding is if they're not shared regularly, they don't rise to the top when people do a search. So we think that has a big impact on why we're not having a consistent one-a-day sale. Am I right? I am right.
Right.
Okay, do you want to, because they're random.
All this back here is our 45 items?
44.
44 items we've sold from this past Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So 6 days. So I know you said that our sales were $1,098.
1,028.
We usually on eBay do 2,000 a week. So actually our sales are down.
I think it's 12 or 13%. It shows on our eBay summary page.
Yeah, my goal is, and this is sales plus shipping, so 2,000 a week.
Okay.
So our sales are down, but we were on vacation, so this is money that we made while we were away from home on vacation. So that's great.
Mm-hmm.
So 44 items.
Yep. Want to rip through them real quick?
Yeah.
Do you want to do the prices or just?
What do you want?
show what we got. I guess we can, if you see the prices, I can't remember what order they're in, so it would be different.
Start with, whatever you want to start with.
Okay, well,
We
I don't,
sold these super creepy vintage
Reebok,
Pittsburgh Steelers.
they're
No,
not
are those-
throwback, they're
are
legitimate
those
vintage.
Reebok?
Yes, these are Reebok.
RBX. It's Reebok and RBX is different.
Is it really? Well, I don't see an X, it looks like RBK.
Okay.
So, 99% sure they are Reebok.
Alright, those things
These
sold
sold cheap.
for, where are they?
They're down there pretty far.
Did you already print a label?
No. I probably sold them for like $15.
I don't even.
I've had them for a long time, so I was ready to just let them go. I'm gonna step away over here and see where they are on the laptop.
$15.
Okay. All right. The Charming Charlie was $13.
What? It's a lightweight blouse. Okay.
Okay. Let me do this one. This is a UCSB Santa Barbara vintage sweatshirt, distressed. It's got paint on the sleeves. When I find these, I snag them up because people like to wear them as their weekend around town yard work sweatshirts. They don't care about the condition. That one sold for $20. You can grab one and I'll find the price if you want.
This is a, I don't know how to pronounce it, Sugoi. It looks like either a cycling or a runner's jacket. It's a half zip, really stretchy compression jacket. It's got the thumb holes. It's a coral color. Women's.
$15.
$15.
And this is a Nike Pro Dry Fit. It's kind of like a tunic tennis top. So fitted medium, so it's a top, not a dress, right? And that sold for $18.
This is like a raspberry colored twist front, tie front, time and true. This is sold at Walmart, but if it has tags, we pick it up. $10. It's from the bin, so probably less than $1.
Here's a pair of Levi's 505, heavily worn, faded, distressed. I pick these up every time, and these sold for $25. People like to get them already worn in so they don't have to do it themselves.
This is a blue water men's, like a tiki bar surfer Hawaiian shirt. It's cotton, cool pattern, size extra large. How much?
$30.
$30.
We sold 2 pairs of vintage United States Navy sweatpants from Soffe, I guess it is, S-O-F-F-E. So these are what the military folks used to wear back, probably all the way back up to the 90s. They had the reflective material on them, and we actually sold 2 pairs of these. One was for $28, and The other pair was for $28. That is great. Because the thrift stores, there's so many of these there that they sell them for nothing. If I don't find them in the bin, I'll find them at a regular thrift store for like $2, $3. What you got there, purse?
This is an English brand called Fat Face. This is a vinylized canvas messenger bag. They have like classic prints, floral print. It's a flat front messenger bag. And it sold for $26. That's cute. I have had this probably for 2 years with no interest, so I'm glad that it's sold.
Here's a pair of women's chaps, cropped chino pants, new with tags. They sold for $19. That is a good deal.
And we pick up Chicos whenever we can find it, if it's in good condition. These are Chicos. These are black velvet, elastic waist, pull-on pants. And they look new, but they don't have tags. Size 2, it's a larger size.
Having a hard time finding those.
Price sold for 20 or something.
I don't remember those. There they are, $21.
$21.
Want to do the Old Navy?
These are nice. We buy, every time we see camo, we get it. This is Old Navy, the Pixie, but these are the utility camo pants. They've got the like sewn on pockets.
Those are
This is size 10, they're ankle length. And they sold for what?
$18.
$18.
Here's a pair of men's American Eagle original boot. Reasonable wear. They sold for $23.20. The bins are full of American Eagle and Levi's jeans.
And this sold within 1 day. This is a pure silk. It's like an eggplant aubergine, pure silk midi length nightgown. Sold for what? $28. This came from the bin. Probably cost less than $1. It's got the high slit on the side. It's beautiful.
Should mention that 3 things sold because we bring stuff with us for working vacations. So while we were on vacation, we grabbed some items to list so that we keep the monster fed. And it's always fun to say, which one do you think is going to sell first? And we sold 3 things in a matter of 2 days that we listed. And we like to think that the photos we take at home present the items much better. So these we were taking pictures on the bed or on the floor. And I don't know if the lighting was great or somebody was looking for that item, but we sold 3 things just like that. So that's always encouraging. What I have is a pair of women's Eddie Bauer curvy boot jeans that sold for $20. Excellent condition, dark wash. Those are neat. I've had those forever.
And these are vintage Z Blaze equestrian denim riding pants, breeches, but they're super high rise, 2-tone, like Western riding pants, super high rise. It's got the full seat, but these are, they're called Double Trouble, but they're size 9, 28. And they sold for $35.
Good luck ever finding another pair like that.
Right.
Those are amazing.
Right.
Here's a nice Orvis shirt. I was a little disappointed that somebody bought it. I never got a chance to decide if I wanted it. But I remember paying like 75 cents for this at a thrift store. And it sold for 15 bucks. Just got a really neat graphic of fly fishing on there. Nicely faded the way everybody wants it.
And these are a brand that we've never heard of before. It's CJ Black. And they're just dark brown twill joggers. And they looked like new, so we wanted to buy them. They're from the bin. Probably $1. They're size extra large. But they look like new without tag because they've got this really long tag on the side.
$15.
So they sold for $15.
And here, I know we've mentioned it about a dozen times already that we have a huge military presence here, especially the Navy. Pair of classic vintage Navy dungarees that they wear on the ships, on the flight decks, and they're bell-bottom style. They've actually got a sailor's name written in it that owned them previously, but they were like new. And they sold for $28. This is one of the ones that we listed while we were on vacation. So that was really quick.
And then these were from a recent haul of ours, and they already sold. Levi's size 569, 42, 32. They're like that linen look wash. Nice jeans. They sold for I think 25, maybe.
Searching.
We'll see. They're Levi's 569.
There
We
they are.
pick up-
$23.20.
$23.20. So we pick up Levi's from the bin when they're in good condition, or if they're super trashed, they sell good too. But, yep.
Here is a really nice Kansas City Chiefs NFL sweatshirt. It's from the 47 brand, so they kind of have a vintage look and feel to them, and it's embroidered with a nice big arrow patch on that. That sold for $25.
And these also came from the bin at one of our last hauls. This is Levi's new with tags, style 514. These are the like a cotton twill fabric, size 38, 32. These are new with tags, and they sold on eBay for $30, and they came from the bin, so they were probably $1, or $1.50. Our bin is $1.29 a pound.
These are another pair of men's American Eagle jeans, loose fit, dark rinse, nice wicking, I guess that's called, on the pockets. And those sold for $20.
And these, we pick up Jack Rogers when we find them. We used to find them all the time. We find them every now and then. But these, I've never seen these before. These are Jack Rogers gold metallic little kitten heel sandals.
$40.
$40. They're size 7.5. They have just light wear on the heels. The insole's in very good condition. $40.
That's good.
You do your whole stack of it?
I still got a couple more things.
So this is something we've had forever too. We don't pick up this that much anymore. But if we've picked it up and we've listed it and it's sitting around forever and ever, we don't really pull stuff and donate it unless it's damaged. We just wait until it sells. And usually most stuff eventually sells. This is Columbia men's size large. This is one of those short sleeve like camp shirts, but it's gauze. It's like a crinkly cotton gauze fabric. So it's nice.
It is.
It's
I like it.
pre-owned. It's just one of the older labels, but it's sold for $10. So it's better than us not
If it was
giving
my
it a
size, I would
chance.
have kept it. We try to sell, if we can, one hard good a day on average, but it's been a struggle lately. But we
Now,
did sell
are
these.
shoes hard goods?
No,
Okay. What do you consider hard goods?
what's downstairs in the pantry?
You have to tell them.
Oh, we have. Our house is a disaster as far as where everything is, but we know where it is 99% of the time. And we have a little pantry downstairs in our hallway, go to the garage, that's filled with all our hard goods, which is all our coffee mugs and
Plates, platters, decor,
Yeah.
little
stuff you can't
pottery
wear.
pieces, artwork.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we love looking for hard goods, but when we go to the bin, we just go straight to the clothes. So we never get any hard goods there. And since the stores have opened back up, 99% of our time has been at the bins trying to rebuild our inventory. So the less hard goods you list, I think you kind of fall out of the algorithm. So we're trying to get that back up there. But we did sell these. It's a pair of seashell bookends. Bookends. They're real nice, and they were new in box,
And
I guess.
they've got the maker's mark on it.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It's not actually printed on there, but on the, oh, here it is on the other one.
But they were still packaged in their original box.
Yeah, made in Taiwan. Battlefield Antiques. Those sold for
Very pretty.
30,
And they're going to Australia. I think.
$36.80. Are they really?
Uh-huh. So they're
That's
going
awesome.
international shipping, so
Yes.
that was awesome.
Yes, that was a great one.
Okay, another brand that nobody else picks up, and John would rather I not pick up, but I mean, it's from the bin, so it's less than $1. And it's Alfred Dunner. And this is not desirable to most people, but if you can get it with tags, which this is with tags, it has no stains.
14.
I mean, I don't know why we wouldn't pick it up unless we don't need any inventory, but during the pandemic, we were shut down for 3 months in our state. We're in Virginia. And we used that time to get rid of our death pile. We probably had 1,000 items in our home office that were to be listed. And we really got through probably 75% of our just unlisted inventory. So now we're just bulking back up again. So when we find things that are sellable and we go to the bin, and if we find things, we just buy it and then we put it in our home office. So this is 14 petite, and this sold for
$14.
$14.
And wouldn't you know it, another Alfred Dunner, which is amazing. But this is new with tags. Is that new? Because I don't think we buy it unless it's new, right?
Yeah, I would not.
So this is a pair of women's pull-on. The group name is Animal Attraction,
Woo!
and the color is peach. So it's size 10, nice, comfortable. I guess you could call them lounge pants. But that sold for $16. So 2 items that are probably $1 each combined, and they sold for $30,
Right.
which is fantastic.
You know, it's a more mature, more modest brand, but I mean, if our bins are so big and so filled, not everything gets bought, and it's the last trip before these things go to the landfill. So it is responsible in some ways to save the items and send them to people that can use them. Because if you were to go to Dillard's and buy this, which it's sold at Dillard's, I mean, it would probably cost $25 for the shirt. So, I mean, we're saving it from the landfill.
Yes.
It's providing income for us,
Mm-hmm.
and it's also giving someone
Right.
something that they can use.
So it's really a responsible business when you think about it, because we're not putting any kind of burden on anything,
No.
manufacturing or anything like that. So
I mean, literally, the stuff at our bins is the last stop before the landfill. And our bins our bin in Hampton, Virginia is large and the bins are packed.
Yes.
I mean, it's very abundant. So if we can find items that someone can use, we'll take the chance and buy them. Sometimes they don't sell, but it's better than them being literally thrown in the garbage.
Yes.
So this is brand new with tags and Taylor Law. It's a real pretty midi dress, sleeveless. It's got the crochet. It's a real deep periwinkle purple. Size small. And it's new with tags. This was probably from the bin too.
Probably.
And that's sold for
$35.20.
$35.20. That pretty?
Another piece of military gear. This is a VMI, Virginia Military Institute, which is very popular here because a lot of the officer ranks either go there or one of the academies. So this is a nice, I call it kind of like a stadium jacket. It has a fleece lining hood and it is immaculate. Somebody's gonna love that one. Interestingly enough, I actually found a stub from one of the VMI football games from
I
like
think you told them at the
04.
hall.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a
So
great one.
That
sold for
also
35.
sold from our last haul. So if we can go to the bin,
It sure did.
bring it home, show you what we bought at the bin, process it, meaning clean it, wash it, because we wash all items. Every single thing we purchase, we wash. Process it, list it, and store it. Some of these items sell within the first month, right? Did you
Yes.
say? This is a precious little baby's boy's outfit. This is Petite Amie and size 3 months with a little truck on it. That's adorable. What is this?
$18.
$18, and this is from the bin. This was probably like 40 cents.
Some little boy is going to look awesome in that. This is a pair of Lucy yoga pants with a little belt attachment.
And this is this is their mark, the little orange.
So this is the one and only Lucy item I think that I've ever picked up, and I've had it for probably 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I finally sold it for $12.
But these are super like low rise
Yeah.
90s wide leg yoga pants.
So they must be coming back.
Or just someone wants them because they're super
But $12.
retro.
So
I'm not gonna unwrap the LuLaRoe shirt. We package our LuLaRoe things. It's LuLaRoe Irma top and it's new with tags, size small, $13.25. And it's a burgundy with a little pretty paisley pattern.
a pair of new American Eagle longboard shorts, size 48, pretty big. But they were new with tags. I think I found this was at an actual thrift store. This is at an actual thrift store, and it wasn't bin, but there was like 6 pairs, and they've been selling consistently. Probably a pair every 2 months or something. So this was the last one, but they averaged out to I think like $4 a pair. Got them at a Goodwill, now that I remember. And these sold for $20. This is probably the cheapest of all of them. They were selling for really good money.
Yeah. Okay, these are super crazy looking men's swim, like retro style Tommy Hilfiger compression swim shorts. It says it says the Hilfiger Athletics. But they're little Speedos, like boy shorts. But they have the front lining and the drawstring waist. So someone paid
$25.
$25. We've
I
had
think they're
these forever. I thought these were gonna sell for a lot more.
Yeah, me too. That's still a great price for it probably cost 20 cents.
Yeah.
Here's a pair of girls uniform skirt, not a pair of, it's a uniform skirt from French Toast. Pleated front, really cute, and it was a size 10, originally priced $24. I think that sold for $10.
And we've had this forever too. This is an LSU University Girls sweatshirt.
That's 12.
It's just a raglan sleeve, nice fleece sweatshirt. $12?
Yes. Had that for a long time. Here is a, it's called the Body Company. And they're vintage shimmery black leggings,
I like disco pants.
disco pants, and then got like this kind of a tuxedo leg. I probably can't see that. But anyhow, they were vintage 80s and they sold for $20. Wasn't that could have been from a recent haul too, those shorts.
Yeah. So these are Polo Ralph Lauren, the modern GI fit. They're just a classic British khaki tan chino, modern GI fit. They're button fly.
25.
And even though they're distressed and faded, people love them in their size. Let's see here. I don't know what size there.
32, I think.
Size 34. And they sold for how much? $25. Crazy.
Yep. We sold 4 pairs of men's shorts, so it's a good season time for shorts. We've been emptying out a bin. They're selling so fast. This is a pair of shorts from American Eagle. They're just flat front chinos, a nice sun-washed orange, and they sold for $17.60.
And we also pick up Talbots regularly, and especially if it has tags. This is Talbots, size 16. This is from the actual store, not the outlet. And it's a pale blue cotton voile crinkle, kind of an A-line midi skirt, real pale blue. But the store was selling it for $79.50, and it came from the bin. It was probably less than $1, and it sold for $25.
Again. And that's the last one.
All right, the last one is Banana Republic. This is size 4. This is an olive green distressed leather A-line skirt. It's a raw hem. The leather looks very worn. Has a lot of markings. So it's definitely for someone that likes that distressed leather. It's from the year 2000, so it is now vintage. But it's cool. It's an A-line midi skirt. It's got the zipper front. And this sold for $25. Hopefully they love it. It's super soft leather.
That was bought once and returned because they didn't like the distressed color of it. Yeah. So we know which sell again. It's really neat. So that's it. We're glad to be back. Sad to be gone from our vacation. We went up on the eastern shore of Virginia, which is one of our favorite places to go, and we hopefully will retire there someday. Except they have no internet service, really. It's sporadic. So you would have a tough time doing this if we're up there. But anyhow, we hope you enjoyed it. Got any questions, just let us know, and we will see you next time unless you've got something you'd like to add. Nope. That's it. Thanks, everybody. Hope you had a good time.